This week we'll take you to Legoland, Florida to see what's new.
And then we eat until we can't eat anymore at the Hard Rock Hotel.
We'll also have the latest theme park news and more coming at you right now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
Did you survive Tropical Storm Colin this past week?
Here I am, living to tell the story.
A lot of rain, some winds. I don't think it's a good sign that there's a tropical storm this early in the season already hitting Florida. I mean, it just started June 1st, so cross my fingers nothing major happens through the rest of the year. We'll obviously keep an eye on the tropics. I sound like a weather reporter. We're going to keep an eye on the tropics. We'll update you 50 minutes past the hour. No.
Chance of rain.
Speaking of chance of rain, though, another chance of rain is happening over at Universal Orlando. That would be...
Oh, that's a different kind of
rain. A rain of Kong. Yes, the Skull Island walls came down at Islands this past week, and that means the chances of a soft opening are now have spiked up tremendously. Mm-hmm. As of this recording, really only they've done team member previews, so nothing for regular guests, but we're hoping that maybe by the end of this week or early next week that we'll be heading over to Skull Island.
Hopefully, yeah, seeing videos and starting to see more and more coming out about it. It looks like it's going to be really, really awesome.
Yeah. Some of the I've seen bits and pieces of the inside of the queue, and that queue just looks to be on a whole nother level in terms. It might be its own attraction compared. And I've read descriptions of the ride and. This looks to be a good ride for Universal, a home run for them.
Yep, chance of rain. Hopefully 100%.
Chance of rain, yes. All right, well, we're getting some news in the queue to talk about. We'll do that right after this.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal Cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. Offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee, both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com. First up this week, the NFL Pro Bowl is coming to Orlando on January 29th.
The announcement was made at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex at Walt Disney World, which will host Pro Bowl practice alongside youth football competitions, activities, and fan events during Pro Bowl week.
The 2017 Pro Bowl will feature a return to the traditional AFC versus NFC game format, following 3 years using a revised unconferenced format.
Beginning in the fall of 2016, first priority access to Pro Bowl game tickets will go to season ticket members of the 32 different NFL clubs and Florida Citrus Sports, and the remaining tickets will be available for purchase by the public in November.
As a preview to the action, the Dolphins will host the Falcons on August 25th in Orlando.
Sports Corner. I watch. I'm not a big football fanatic. I watch football when it's on TV, especially when it's the Cowboys or University of Texas, old home team sports back in Texas. So, but I'm not a big, huge. I mean, it's cool to have a NFL here in Orlando.
You can tell we're just like theme park nerds that are
theme
like,
parks.
Yeah, football.
Yeah, sports.
Whoa,
Ooh,
Falcons.
Catch
Dolphins,
that ball.
Leather.
It's still a big deal because the NFL doesn't really have a presence here in Orlando. So for them to bring the Pro Bowl, which brings together like the hottest and best players from all of the NFL teams into one game, I think it's a big deal. And it should be great for the town.
There's definitely a lot more activity booming over at ESPN, and I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, and it should be a fun game over at the Camping World Stadium. I gotta get used to this new name. The Citrus Bowl now is the Camping World Stadium. So yeah, I mean, it should be fun in January, and I think that some of the players are going to be on parade at Magic Kingdom. So there's something theme park related for us to go see.
Everything always relates back to the theme park.
Exactly. If you're an NFL fan, you'll definitely want to be here the week of January 29th, 2017.
Yes. Now, it's been more than half a century since the world said goodbye to Norma Jean, but her legend continues to live on through a new Marilyn Monroe street show at Universal Studios Florida.
The new show is performed multiple times daily near the entrance to The Mummy.
Marilyn Monroe and a handful of dancers perform a pair of musical numbers in preparation for her upcoming film.
And of course, the 5-minute production is followed by a meet and greet photo opportunity. Did you see the video of this?
I did.
It's a cute
I got
little
to see
show.
it in person. It's so cute.
Okay.
I like it.
I do too, and I really like the fact that Universal has added all these street entertainment and streetmosphere shows to the park ever since the beginning of the year.
Definitely. And I think this show is so cute that I hope that they'll make it even a little bit longer. Just like one more song.
The one thing that kind of confuses me about the show, I mean, I know why they do the song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, because that she's known for that song in one of her movies. But the orchestration, the version of the song they use is the one from Moulin Rouge,
Right.
the more updated version of it. I guess because it's more hip sounding than the old version, but that's something that just kind of intrigued me.
Bringing a little bit of modern times into her new show.
Yeah.
Why not? Definitely a must-see if you're over at Universal. It's
Exactly.
super cute. Universal Orlando Resort is bringing The Walking Dead back to Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh.
This time, putting guests into the most horrifying highlights of all 6 seasons in one house.
Guests will walk in the footsteps of the show's cast of survivors, fending off packs of flesh-hungry walkers at every turn as they step inside locations such as the hospital from the first episode, Woodbury, and the not-so-safe haven of Terminus.
The experience will culminate with scenes from season 6, where guests will trudge through a decomposed sewer and try to evade the wolves.
I'm not looking for the smells in that. Along the way, they'll see some of the show's most memorable walkers, including some that have never been seen before at Halloween Horror Nights. It seems like these days it's not a Halloween Horror Nights without The Walking Dead, so
Yeah.
here we go again.
I know, I was going to say it's safe to say it's another year of Halloween Horror Nights when there's going to be zombies, but at least they're trying to switch it up this year, including sort of all of the seasons.
Although from what I understand, and I don't really watch The Walking Dead religiously, but they said, some people have said this recent season, season 6, didn't really have a lot of interesting things going on to have its own house based solely on that season. So I think, they're bringing in the whole season. Maybe this is going to be their culmination. This is like, all right, we're doing it all at once, and then next year they'll retire the concept.
Maybe that's true. It's a possibility.
I kind of hope so, because it's starting to get a little. I'm gonna be honest. It's getting a little old. Walking. It's like I want something else.
Yeah, I agree. And for me, the zombies don't scare me anymore, just because I'm so used to them now at this point. But we'll see. Hopefully, it'll be a cool house.
Oh, yeah, and Hollywood's getting their year-long Walking Dead house, so we'll still have this one. But I mean, that Skull Island queue feels like its own year-long house.
Exactly.
Anyway, that's another subject, though.
Now, Fun Spot America in Kissimmee has announced a new partnership with Old Town USA, as well as several expansions for their theme park.
The partnership with Old Town will see Fun Spot relocating several rides to Old Town's new entertainment district, as well as taking over operations of a new Ferris wheel scheduled to be installed in September.
Also announced was the addition of a new attraction called Head Rush 360, as well as the addition of an all-new New York Burger Company restaurant, which will complement their planned expansion of their open-air seating area and upcoming beer garden.
I like that that Fun Spot location is expanding it and partnering with Old Town, because that Fun Spot really has always felt kind of congested, because it's just right there in the middle of a lot of things going on there on 192, and to be able to expand over to Old Town, that will help out with the crowd issues.
Definitely. I think that there's been a lot of action happening on iDrive, and 192's sort of been forgotten about the last few years, so it is good to see some new things happening over there on 192.
I only hope that they are able to address and expand the issue of parking there, because parking at that Fun Spot in Old Town on most nights can be horrendous, and so sometimes you can't even find a spot, period. So
Well, maybe they'll make a garage. That would be helpful.
I would hope so. I hope so. Now, finally this week, the former Nickelodeon Suites Resort is now officially known as the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando Suites Waterpark.
Though the Nickelodeon characters are gone, guests of the Holiday Inn can still enjoy complimentary internet access, the more than 20,000 square foot water park, and the new Batman Laser Challenge.
The property also offers a 4D theater featuring Angry Birds, Ice Age, and more, poolside entertainment, and a kids club.
The 777-room hotel is the largest property in the Holiday Inn Resort family and is currently undergoing a $30 million renovation expected to be completed by the end of the year. You're sad.
I'm sad.
I know.
I've always said many times is Nick was my childhood. I mean, I grew up on Nick and all those game shows and Nicktoons and stuff. So it's sad to see the last major piece of Nickelodeon leaving Orlando. But I mean, it's still a very nice resort. They still got a lot of the stuff. They said they're going to be adding new shows and entertainment. A lot of the entertainment team that was there with Nick are staying on.
So, that's good.
Yeah, I'm sure once they get their footing and get everything right, it'll still be a great place to go and stay and visit.
Yeah, and you can tell that they're sort of re-theming things that they already had, like the laser challenge, and now it's going to be Batman. I hope that it doesn't get too much with like Batman, Ice Age, Angry Birds, like a lot of different things happening.
Properties.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, luckily that's just kind of confined to the mall area with all the entertainment. It's not like a resort-wide thing with all the characters. I was there on the final night for the Nick Hotel because we went to go see the last Double Dare show, and pretty much the whole hotel is already changed over. It's just that mall area with the food court and all of the stage show 40 theater still has bits of Nickelodeon theming left. And they said that'll stay there for over the summer while they finish that transformation. So if you stay there between now and the fall, you might still see a little bit of Nickelodeon left.
Hello again, everybody. For this week's Hidden Mickey, let's go to Disney Springs, Trendy Store. A tiny black classic Mickey is on a female mannequin's cheek under the left eye. Look around at the different mannequins inside the store to find this one.
Have your best day ever at Fun Spot America.
Legoland Florida is always expanding, and the first of their latest announcements has opened up.
Yes, we sent Gavin to show you their expanded imagination zone and new Nexo Nights 4D movie. Take a look.
Hey guys, I'm here at Legoland Florida Resort to check out the new Imagination Zone, which is now all indoors, which is great because, of course, it gets really hot out here in Florida. So let's go inside. They have lots of different activities to check out. Brittany, tell us what is new here, what's different, and what is there to do inside the Imagination Zone?
The Imagination Zone has been completely transformed and reimagined. At the Imagination Zone, we have 5 new zones. We're standing right in front of the Building Zone, which offers kids a chance to build tall towers and even test them to make sure they're earthquake-proof. And then we have the Flight Zone, where you can build flying contraptions and actually race them down zip lines. We also have the Creation Zone, which offers kids a chance to build whatever their imagination can think of and then display it proudly for everyone else to see. And we have the Water Zone. This is actually a different take. It uses touchscreen technology, and kids can build their Lego fish, and then they go swimming through the coral reef on a large interactive screen. And the final zone we have is the Wheel Zone. And the Wheel Zone is a great place for kids to create their own Lego cars and then race them down the timed racing ramps.
For adults, I mean, obviously you want to have kids when you come here, but are there things there that adults will have fun doing as well with their kids?
Well, we find that everything with Lego and Legoland is a great bonding experience for parents and their children. So the parents can kick back and relax in the air conditioning if they want to, or they can get involved and help the kids and encourage that creativity.
And there's also food available in here as well. There's a restaurant.
The Panini Zone, which is one of my favorites. It's a nice sandwich, and the big thing about that one is that it offers indoor seating. So again, Florida summers can get a little hot, so you come inside, relax, cool down, and use your creativity.
All right, so I have this here. We can actually build something on here and then race it down these slides or poles, and I'm going to try to build something real quick and see how I do. All right, so I built my little thing here to fly, and I have to race against someone, so I found my opponent here. Hers looks pretty awesome. She did a good job. So I don't know if I'll last. You ready? Yes, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! We have a collision. Oh. That's depressing. All right, so something really cool about this building, the Imagination Zone is actually powered by solar panels. So they have a model of the building right over here, and you have different steps. So we gotta start the sun, so the sun turns on. Go over to the second step, you gotta power the solar cells. And then the third step is right over here. And as you can see, those solar panels can also power our homes. All right, so this is where you can build a skyscraper and see if it can withstand an earthquake. And as you can see, mine is beautiful here. And I think I'm gonna turn on the intensity here all the way to the max. Let's see here, and see if it lasts. Oh, making it more intense. Oh, and all right, so do not hire me to be an architect because I am, as you can see, not qualified at all. So that was fun though. So if you have some really young ones with you, of course, there are these areas that are full of Lego pieces that the kids can, of course, build stuff with, but also just play around in. And as you can see, Spencer here, who beat me in that race, she's celebrating by just running through this, which I'm pretty jealous. I don't think I'm allowed to. So the updated Imagination Zone is not the only new thing here at Legoland Florida. The Funtown Theater also has a new film which is 4D. It's called Lego Nexo Nights, and it is, again, air-conditioned, so I'm really excited to see this. Let's go check it out.
Hurry, hurry, Nexo Knights! We must beat Jestro and his Book of Monsters to the village of Bildberg!
Look! There it is!
Get it, get it, get it!
Nexo Night!
All right, I'm here with David. So Lego Nexo Nights, the Book of Creativity. That is a 12.5-minute show that's jam-packed. There's a lot of cool stuff in there in such a small amount of time. So can you tell us a little about the making of it and who actually is it the same creative team from the TV show?
Yeah, so it's a studio called M2. They're based in London, so they're the same folks that have done the episodic TV show that's currently airing on Cartoon Network. But what's great about this experience in the theme park is it's not only cutting-edge 3D CGI animation, but we are able to bring in those 4D atmospheric effects, the wind, the water, and the fog that really surround you in the action.
And I felt it. It was really great. It was a really good part of that show. So also now in the park, there is, it's interactive kind of, because there is a free app for Androids and also iPhones. Yep. So can you tell us about that and how that works?
So this is something brand new that Lego's really never done before. So when they rolled out the Nexo Nights property in January, it came out in kind of multiple channels simultaneously. There's the Lego building sets that you can buy, at any retail store and here in the park. There's the television show on Cartoon Network. There's our 4D theatrical attraction. And like you said, there's a free mobile app for iOS and Android devices. You can scan these little shields that the minifigures carry in the building sets. And here in the theme park, we actually have 6 exclusive shields that give you special power-ups, Nexo powers, that you can only find here in the park. And what we've done is we've structured it as a quest. And it's a series of posters. Each poster will give you a clue leading to the next poster. And you actually scan the shield with your device's camera, either your phone or your tablet, and it gives you that specific power in the app. And these are 6 powers you can only find here at the theme park.
That's really cool. I love how stuff is interactive in the parks with the show. Now, there's a cast of characters, and if you're not familiar with the show or the characters, I don't know, but when I saw the show, I mean, it's pretty a classic story of good versus evil and teamwork. It's all about teamwork. Do you have a favorite character?
Oh, it's hard to say. I mean, Lance is kind of the handsome but sort of vain Nexo Knight. Loves being famous, loves having his picture taken. He's actually someone you're going to be able to meet here in the theme park very soon. There's also Macy, the female Nexo Knight. She is the prince's daughter. And what's great about this character is she doesn't want to be a princess, and she's constantly struggling against her dad, the king, King Halbert. She wants to be out there on the front line with the Nexo Knights. So they've really done a good job of kind of creating these different personalities, really giving kids a mix of different personalities they can identify with.
So you can now check out the updated Imagination Zone as well as the Lego Nexo Knights 4D film here at Legoland Florida. They're both now open.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I was just thinking about the time I did the kitchen challenge over at the Hard Rock Hotel. I was so stuffed afterwards.
Well, did you complete the challenge?
Well, if you want to know that, you'll just have to watch this. I don't think I want to think about it anymore. So here I am at the Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando Resort. They've invited me and 2 others to come to the kitchen restaurant and try out a challenge. Now, I know it's a food challenge, but I'm not quite sure what it entails, so let's go inside and find out what we're eating. All right, so I just found out what the kitchen challenge entails, and it is all right here. In 30 minutes, I have to finish this big old burger with cheese, bacon, onion rings, lettuce, tomato, a fried pickle, whole thing of fries, and then for dessert, we have a 7-layer chocolate cake. 30 minutes. I don't think so. All right, so we are situated here. I've got Clint and Mike here. They're taking part in the challenge with me. Guys, what are you thinking? What's the strategy here?
Make it through without dying.
Pace yourself.
Pace.
Yeah. The burger, small portions. Cut it up, make it smaller. The fries in between the burger.
Good idea.
Dipping the bun in water will make it soggy and easier to
yeah.
And then the cake, I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
I don't know.
Dive in head first.
It's not even a slice of cake, it's a cake.
1, 2, 3, enjoy.
So the kitchen challenge here inside the kitchen restaurant at Hard Rock Hotel is open to anyone. Anyone can come in and take on the challenge themselves. Now, if you finish it within the 30 minutes, it's free. But if you don't finish it, it's going to be costing you somewhere around $50 or so make sure you come with an appetite. Here we go.
matter how much I eat, it just doesn't get any smaller.
Part 1 done. This is like every cake I've ever eaten coming back to haunt me.
Oh, that's a big pickle. I'm not looking forward to the pickle because I've never been a pickle fan.
Yeah.
Bad idea. How do you guys feel?
Nope.
Oh. Really? Oh, sweet, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. All of us didn't finish it, but we all got pretty far. About the same length into the cake. We all finished our burger. Yeah, the food's delicious. It tastes excellent, but if you can do this in 30 minutes, I applaud you. This is definitely a challenge. And it's here at the Hard Rock Hotel at Universal Orlando inside the Kitchen Restaurant. Anyone can do this, so come on by and see if you can.
As you may have heard, Tropical Storm Colin just unleashed its effects on Florida. And even if it weren't, most people describe Florida's weather as bipolar anyway. If you're visiting soon, be sure to pack all kinds of rain gear. A poncho or raincoat may be better suited for strong winds caused by a tropical storm than an umbrella. You wouldn't want to fly away like Mary Poppins. And make sure you take into account the giant puddles left by the rain. It is not fun to be walking around the parks all day in soggy, soaking shoes and socks. So consider bringing backup sandals or shoes that dry fairly quickly. As we always say, stay safe and have fun.
You never know what you'll find in the prop shop at Universal Studios Florida. One of the coolest things in stock now are churros. Props that look just like the real thing. We thought it would be fun to offer one as a prize. Show hosts, tell them how to win.
Well, thank you, Dawn, for that lovely video. We have the churro right here.
It looks very delicious, but we do not want to take a bite of this because
no.
This is
it probably wouldn't be very delicious.
Your teeth probably may not survive taking a bite of this, but it's a very realistic replica of a churro. Not sure where in Universal this was displayed, but they did promise that at some point it was on display at Universal. So, neat little theme park prop that you can win. Go to our Instagram at instagram.com/attractionsmagazine. Look for this photo of the churro, or the video, I should say, and then comment below by tagging a friend of yours on Instagram that you'd want to share a churro with. The contest will happen through Sunday, and on Monday we will pick a winner.
Well, make sure you tag your friends and who wants to eat a churro.
Now I want to go get a churro.
Same.
Can we go out in the fun spot and grab a churro later? Yes. All right, we're doing that. All right. And now for this week's calendar.
The Sounds Like Summer concert series at Epcot has begun with Don't Look Back, a tribute to Boston through Saturday, and Hotel California, a salute to the Eagles through the 18th.
Mako officially opens at SeaWorld Orlando tomorrow.
And finally, Aerospace Center for Excellence will host their Fly Into Summer event on Saturday.
Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
And now for this week's shout-outs, we have a happy birthdays to Taylor Ray, Allie Beamer, Megan Maroney, Kat Miller, and Sharon Moore-Smith.
And a big hello to Guy, Mandy, and Charlotte Axford. Can't wait to see you guys here in Orlando later this month, as well as James and his wife from St. Petersburg, who I saw over at the King Kong area the other day. Great to talk to you guys. Thank you for watching the show. And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit meitravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information. If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. Look for our new summer issue very soon. Here's a preview of the cover.
All right, so Mako.
Oh, Mako, yes. We're going to have a full coverage of SeaWorld's new coaster on next week's episode. I do have to say, though, I have not ridden Mako, and I cannot ride Mako because these hips don't lie, a little too big. So, yeah, it's going to probably be a little while before I do get to ride Mako. I'll probably be spending summer, holding back on the food and doing a lot of exercise and seeing if I can get in there.
Well, it's a really good goal to give yourself. I haven't ridden it yet either. I haven't gotten over to SeaWorld, but I'm excited. I heard a lot of great things. I haven't heard any negative things about it.
Yeah, from all I've heard, like it's a great coaster, great addition to the park, some great airtime moments, and some great views as well from the top of Orlando's tallest, fastest, and longest coaster. So I'm excited to see everyone enjoying it. I'm excited to hopefully be able to ride it sometime soon. Who knows? We'll see.
Absolutely.
When do you think you're going to go ride it?
Hopefully sometime in the next couple weeks I can get over there.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
Of course, the 5-minute production. Hey, Elisa, guess what? I got you a churro. Here, have a bite.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not falling for that, Banks. That's the fake churro.
It's a real churro.
Okay,